Yo, Joe Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. Today we are taking a look at a completely new figure, no repaints here, from the G.I. Joe Classified series, Courtney Covergirl Krieger. I've got some box art here that's very like Disney princess looking. I don't mind it, it's cool. I do love the new black boxes that we saw. I think those are fantastic. And go back and listen to my Outback review and I'll talk about how I feel about the plastic-free packaging coming back. Back of the box, got a little feature of the figure, looks good, got the height, you know, everything, got the specialties on the side. We know this packaging very well at this point. Let me get Outback. Speaking of Outback, let me get his footlocker out of the way. Let's get this one. I'm a little more excited about reviewing because we haven't reviewed a CoverGirl before. So this is completely brand new figure. One of the ones, you know, this wave has seen a little bit of controversy as far as how people feel about how these figures are executed. But let's, oh look, you know what? That's barely even tied. That's just twisted up. I never noticed that before. How great is that? Although this one may not be. No, look at that. They are. They're just, I never realized that. I thought these were like knotted, but they're just twisted up like twist ties. That's great. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's take a look at Courtney Covergirl Krieger. Oh no, that's weird. Look at that gap in her neck. That's pretty ugly. Look at that. Sorry, I don't know what is going on with the camera right now. Is it the orange on the side? I don't know. That gap in her neck is pretty heinous. And that's something I don't think I've heard people comment on. It's easy enough to cover, like you kind of cover. What is going on with my camera? I'm going to have to stand up so I can keep a little better eye on the focus. My camera focus is going crazy for some reason. Okay. That's horrible. All right. So, but if you just push her neck forward a little bit, it's fine. But if you have her neck back, I don't know. I just feel like this gap should be lesser than it is. Man, I'm being really hard on this wave. It's almost like the... Ooh. All right, hang on. I got to get back. I've got a terrible glare. Maybe I'm just in a bad mood. Maybe that's the problem. I'm tired of working the day job. I want to get through these reviews. All right, let me get back. So we've got this gap here that I don't feel should be here. And you kind of just have to position her a specific way to not have the gap. If you push her head like up and all the way back, you've got this little gap right at the base of her neck. But if you kind of push it forward like that, which is a minute difference, then the gap is not as noticeable. So okay, whatever. But then we get down here, and this, I feel like this is kind of an outrageous thigh gap going on here too. Let me get her. Well, I'll just pull those right off, I guess. Okay. Man, that's brutal. I mean, no classified figure has had a gap like this. What if I turn that in a little bit? No, that's just there. You know what? Generally, I feel that a lot of times people online can be sort of hypercritical and just look for every little flaw. But in this instance, I feel like I saw somebody mention this. That's pretty unsightly. What if can I move her? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe her, because this is a rubber piece that covers this. Maybe that can be shifted over a little bit and it won't look quite as bad. This review is getting weird, you guys. Sorry. Might just have to heat that up and try and reposition it. Oh, look, it's already a little better. Not much, but a little. Maybe that just needs to be heated up. I don't know, but whatever the case, you can kind of push her belts down to cover it up a little bit anyway. But, oh man, I hope this has not been out of this. My focus is killing me here today. All right. So, now that we've seen what appear to be sort of some manufacturing flaws, let's just look at the figure design. Let's get her gear back on, which, by the way, a little loose. If I'm just gonna be nitpicky, oh wait, I think I did that wrong. If I'm being nitpicky, I've got to call out the fact that these leg pieces are a little looser than they typically are on a classified figure. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that goes that way. Okay. I don't know if I've got those. Well, they've got to be because the holster goes that way. So, design-wise, I think this figure is awesome. I love this portrait because, to me, she looks like an 80s model, like Linda Evangelista or someone. Maybe I'll throw some, if I remember to do it, throw some model portraits in here. But I really dig the design of the figure. You know, I just noticed. So look at, we've actually got paint here on the back of the jacket to give that a little more texture, make it a little more interesting. Her elbows, much like Outbacks, do not match the surrounding plastic, but they do kind of match this panel back here. So it kind of works. It's okay. The knees match up pretty nicely, so I'm good with that. But let's go ahead and take a look at our original CoverGirl. And we can see that while they've kept the kind of primary elements, this is, well, we've got the Wolverine logo on the shoulder. I prefer the shoulder placement to the front of the bicep placement. This is, to me, a very, very well updated version of the figure. I think they've captured the look very nicely. She's got what kind of weird holster is that on the original? But she's got the holster. She's got the data pad thing over there. This is a very nice update. And like I said, I like this portrait a lot because when I grew up in the 80s, when I think model, I think these severe cheekbones, the lips, this to me is a CoverGirl model from the era I'm from. So the belts, like I said, we pushed the belts down a little bit. That covers up the issue with the thigh articulation. The belts look great. The cool ever since Han Solo, the double belt, although she's technically got a triple belt, I guess. The double belt is a cool thing. Lots of nice detail. And look, something stores in there. Oh, her wrench, I guess, is going to go in there. We haven't gotten to the accessories yet. The shin guards are tasteful and look good and are on the original figure. Those are shin guards right there. The fingerless gloves are a nice addition. I like the rolled up sleeves on the jacket. And just the color scheme looks great. This is an awesome figure. Now that I've got the neck in the right position, I'm very, very happy with this CoverGirl. I think she is great. Let's take a look at the accessories and see what she's got going on there. All right. She's going to fall over. We're going to time it. Keep your eye on the top right corner. Okay, accessories all in one bag. Feels a little light on accessories compared to some of the other ones. Squeeze that out like your tube of toothpaste. Oh, she may be a little light on accessories, but she has some cool, unique items. So that, to me, makes up for it a little bit. So we've got... Oh man, that data pad looks so cool. All right, we've got a cool shotgun. Looks great. Love the paint. Love that this is not all black. The fact that they're putting paint back on the weapons is huge and necessary as far as I'm concerned. So cool. She has the wrench, which I would prefer this be like a silver metallic color, but whatever, it's fine. Black wrench. She's got a pistol with some nice silver metallic color on it. Looks great. Look at the sculpting. Look at the interesting sculpting. There's a star on that. Very cool. Very unique. And then finally, the data pad that has the Wolverine on it. Maybe it's a remote control for the Wolverine. On the back, just a little notch on the bottom there for whatever. But the tempo on this looks phenomenal. Like the blue and the green are so bright, it really looks like a lit up screen. A wonderful job on that. I love that. So let's get her geared up. Let's slip that data pad right into that pouch. Oh, look at, oh my gosh, look at this design. So that little notch right there on the bottom of the data pad slides onto that notch right there. What a great little piece of design that is. Pistol, gonna go right into the holster, fits perfectly. And that's one thing, on pretty much every single G.I. Joe classified figure, all the parts fit perfectly where the parts are supposed to go. I don't know why. I feel like the wrench needs to go in the other way. I love that she comes with the wrench. That's such a nice touch since she's a driver. That's just great. I've got the shotgun I might give to Flint because I think I prefer this shotgun to his shotgun. But man, I am very happy. Neck and hip aside, this is a great looking figure. I think they did an awesome job with CoverGirl. She just looks great. She's a great addition to the shelf. I'm happy to have her. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things. And as always, yo, Joe!
Smash that like button if you like Needless Things.